Hi everyone, I'm super excited to film this Plan With Me for you today. It is a Plan With Me for the week of June 17th through the 23rd. This is the week that I saw Toy Story 4 in theaters, so I'm obviously using the appropriate Toy Story 4 kit from Keatown. I think this is my first time using a Keatown kit, so that's exciting in itself. I'm just going to flip through it real quick so you can see what I'm working with. And originally, I was going to use the Toy Story kit from Mac and Gray Designs, which I bought for the purpose of using it for this week, but when I grabbed this one from the final stock sale from Keatown, I realized that it had Forky in it, so it was, the newer version of, the Toy Story movies. So I kind of had to use it for this week. I mean, I could use it for a rewatch, but it just made more sense at the time to use it for the first time I saw the fourth movie. So that is why I'm using this one instead of the original one that I got. And I also got the glitter headers along with that. This is the mini kit, so unfortunately I will not be able to do some white space planning like I did the previous week with my beautiful Gatsby spread, which is still my favorite thing in the whole world. But the other kit from Mac and Gray Designs was also a mini kit, so it wouldn't really have worked out. This kit does only come with 5 boxes, 3/4 boxes and 2 half boxes, and then 2 additional ones on the glitter sheet. So I would have had to pull in way too much, well, and it comes with that strip too. I would have had to pull in way too much other stuff to make it some white space, and I just didn't think it was going to work best with this kit, so that's why I just decided to leave it as a mini kit. I am going to use foil. I did get foil specifically to use with this kit. Originally I was going to use it with the other kit, but I'm going to have to rearrange some things. So I have this full box overlay from a School of Prints coat freebie that I'm going to use over the Buzz box. And then I have these 2 sheets from the Sticky Committee. These are full box overlays. I'm not going to use all of these because it's just going to cover up too much. So I may do the Aliens box over the Alien box, obviously. I don't think I'm going to use You've Got a Friend in Me because we've already got that one. I don't think I'm going to use... Actually, I think I did decide I was going to use To Infinity and Beyond. And then maybe this one or that one. I think I would have to choose one or the other. So don't want to use it there because it's going to cover up too much. So I think I'm just going to use, I'm going to use the silhouette box over that one. So I'm going to use both the silhouettes and then this full box overlay. So this kit's going to have 2 quotes. And then if I save these 2 for the other kit, then that one's going to have 2 quotes too. And it's funny because they're the exact same quotes. You Got a Friend in Me here and then To Infinity and Beyond here. So that's really funny. So that's kind of my thinking with that. And then I do like the fact that this bottom washi is a little bit different than the other kit. The bottom washi in the other kit was split in 2, so it would have been kind of weird to do an overlay. But this one is all in one, and I think this works a lot better with the overlay. So I am going to use this overlay from Sticky Committee over this bottom washi, and I think it's going to look a lot better. So that is kind of my thinking with that. And then I have a huge handful of other silver foil. I'm not using a wiggle. I do have a silver wiggle, but I'm going to hold on to that. Maybe use it for the other Toy Story kit or just whenever it makes sense to use another silver foil week, I guess. But this one, I felt since I wasn't doing some white space, I didn't really want to use a whole wiggle. And I have, a lot of leftover silver foil in my collection that I kind of want to get through. So that's kind of my plan with that. So it's probably going to take me a while to put down the base and put all the foil over that. So why don't we go ahead and get started with that. And then I will come back for the day by day. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's get into the day by day. I worked on Monday, so I'm starting off by marking that with a new sticker that I just got from Paper Dolls Co. She's like budgeting or accounting, and I really love that sticker. It's so cute, so I'm really happy to be able to use that for the first time. I'm using this quarter box with a phone foil icon to mark that I called my parents that day. And then I also started reading a book that's like kind of the book adaptation of Frozen, the movie. So I'm using a read script from Scribble Prints Co. in Jessica's handwriting to mark that, and also Pandaro and the Moss character from Happy Day sitting on a book reading to mark that. And I'm also using the Moss character below that to mark a nap time. I know it says relax, but like the Moss character is clearly asleep, so. Then I also meal prepped some breakfast, so I'm using those 2 stickers from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that. I was originally going to write breakfast beneath it, but I didn't have room, and it's, pretty obvious with the breakfast foil next to it. Those are from 2 different sheets. And then I'm layering some washi down, and then using a listen to music sticker that was left over from a really old kit, I think. I don't remember which one. But I did want to just use it up. So going into Tuesday, I had work again, so I'm using the accounting sticker from Sweet Avis Paper to mark that. At least one of them. I think there's 2 now. But that one is with Chip the Chihuahua. And then I went to the library after that, so actually that book strip is marking that I finished the Frozen book, which was really good actually. I think it's called Frozen Heart, if you want to look it up. So I went to the library, so I'm cutting a Little Things strip because there wasn't one with books on it, and I wanted to use a book foil icon, so I just, didn't actually turn out as great as I hoped, but oh well, that's just how it is. So there's the stack of books icon, and then the little thing where I'm going to write library, because I think I went and got a book from the library then. And I'm also layering down some more washi and putting a nap time sticker from Shine Sticker Studio over that to mark nap time. So that day I also got some Happy Meal from the Coffee Monsters Co. So I am using the little emoji with a bunch of envelopes in her hands from the Coffee Monsters Co. kind of sticker Happy Meal sheet to mark that. You will see that in 1 second right there. And then I'm going to put down a little thing, and I'm going to cover up that weight icon with a TV icon from the kit to mark that I watched more Family Guy. And then I also had a medical bill due that day, so I'm using a $sign icon from the glitters sampler from the kit. And then next to that, I'm going to put the bill due script from Scribble Prints Co. Also in Jessica's handwriting. I think it's discontinued now, but it's really fun. I think I was originally going to write in that it was a medical bill, but I didn't have room, so I didn't leave myself room, rather. So that's just how it's going to go. And then I also had Asian food for dinner that night. I don't remember what Asian food it was, but I'm using a quarter box and a Lil sticker from Some Little Things to mark that. So Wednesday I had work again, so I'm using the same girl from Paper Dolls Co. in a different shirt color to mark that with another work script from Scribble Prints Co. And then I started a new book, which was the one I got from the library the previous day, the second Pretty Little Liars book. So I'm marking that with a book sticker from Happy Dia that you can kind of write in. But right now I'm putting down a quarter box so I can mark getting groceries with that. I do end up using a grocery run sticker, or a script rather, from Scribble Prints Co. and a grocery cart icon from the kit. There's kind of a lot of blank space there, but I end up filling it with little foil stars. And going into the lower part of Wednesday, I'm using a big ol' half box to mark that I watched Ratatouille. I'm using the Ratatouille movie script from Scribble Prints Co. That's the new hand lettering style. And below that, I'm putting down a rat, or at least an emoji in a rat onesie from the Coffee Monsters Co., obviously, because it's Ratatouille. The TV icon from the glitter sampler is to mark Family Guy again, and then the emoji texting is to mark that I texted Carson, who was the guy I was seeing that week. And going into Thursday, it was a day off. I didn't mark that though, didn't really have room. So I started off by marking that I read more of Flawless, the second Pretty Little Liars book. So I'm using a Sweet Avis paper sticker to mark that. And then a quarter strip from the kit with an organized sticker script from Scribble Prints Co. and a Once More with Love munchkin from the organizing sheet. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the TV icon to mark Family Guy. And then a strip of washi with another munchkin to mark that I filmed a haul. I used a film foil script from the Sticky Committee, and then I wrote in next to it, I wrote in Plan With Me, which was a mistake because you'll see in a minute. But I covered it up with a white sticker, or just I cut off some of the white part of the sticker sheet and just covered it up and then wrote haul. And it looks kind of bad, but at least it's accurate. So I'm putting down the movie marquee from the kit along with some washi to mark that I watched the second Cinderella movie that week. I watched the first movie the previous week, and then I watched the second movie this week. And I'm marking the Cinderella with a script from Scribble Prints Co. I put in a date dot with the number 2 on it from Sadie Stickers to mark that it, was the sequel to Cinderella. And then a Pumpkin Paper Co. little Cinderella sticker. And then above that, I'm marking a film Plan With Me with an art box stickers script, and then a giant, filming camera to mark that. And then Friday, I slept in, so I'm using a Once More with Love munchkin to mark that. I finished Flawless, so that's a, Paper Panda sticker to mark that. I edited the Plan With Me from the previous day, so there's another munchkin. And then the quarter box, I'm going to write in that I prepared for my date that evening with Carson. So that is a girl from maybe a Hello Petite paper to mark that. Possibly. And then for our date, we first went to dinner at Nick the Greek. I think that's what it's called. Which is a Greek place, obviously. It was pretty good. Using a fork and knife icon that you can't really see right now because of the glare, but it's foil. And then the Toy Story 4 movie marquee from the Coffee Monsters Co., which is so perfect for this. I was able to write in Toy Story 4 with my really thin pen in that space, although I like the ones that are written in already a little better. So the date was kind of bad. I didn't really like him in person, so that annoyed face from Whimsical Cat Studio pretty much sums it up. So that was the last time I saw and spoke to him. Saturday I slept in again, so I'm using a script from the a script from Scribble Prints Co. and a pillow icon from Artbox Stickers, I think. And then a TV to mark Family Guy again, and then the call box from Paper Dolls Co. I called my mom, probably to complain about the date the previous day, and then the heart icon from the kit. I don't know, I just wanted to fill up that extra space next to the box. And I also recorded a voiceover for the Plan With Me, so I'm using the Artbox Stickers script for that. I really love her scripts. These are from a sampler, but I really want to get full sheets of them. Again, you can't really see it because of the glare, but you will at some point, probably in the final images. Then I'm using a voiceover icon next to that for that. And then the quarter box is to mark work. I was a cashier that day, so I'm using a Sweet Avis paper cashier sticker for that, and another work script. And then below that, I did some pre-planning for the next week. So I'm using a planning time script from Scroll Prints Co. and another Artbox Stickers planner, foiled planner. And then I had some extra space there, so I'm using a divider from I think Sticky Sloth Designs. I really wanted to try to fit in one of those for this week, and I did, because I think they look a lot better with white space planning as opposed to some white space or no white space. So on Sunday I worked again. So there's the other Sweet of His Paper accounting sticker, which is Shadow the Cat doing a budget or something like that. I was really tired, so I'm using a yawning sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. I had chai tea and a donut that day, so I'm using a donut sticker from, I want to say Jalen Paper Co., and then a coffee mug sticker for that. I was feeling really dizzy that day, so I was using the appropriate sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. I know it's on the 6 sheet. I don't think it's dizzy specific, but it looks like she's dizzy, so I really want a whole sheet of those. Alrighty, and then the very last part of Sunday, I uploaded the plan with me that I had been working on the days prior. So that's another Artbox Stickers script that I super duper love, and another icon. That one is also from Artbox Stickers. I was using up a lot of the sampler stickers from her shop from the really tiny order I placed recently. I edited a haul that day, so I'm using an edit sticker from Musical Cat Studio, and then I'm using an Instagram post script from Artbox Stickers to mark that I posted for a haul that day, and an icon, foiled icon for that, and then a plan sticker left over from a previous kit to mark that I planned the next week that day. And yeah, so that is the week in full. It is an extremely foiled week. I used so much scripts because I finally had enough scripts. The previous week I used all my gold scripts, and this week I used all my silver scripts. I was just really going through them. I would have preferred to use them on a week that was some white space that looked a little better, because I'm not too pleased with how this looked out in terms of it being white space. But I don't think I really could have physically done it no white space, or some white space. I just didn't have enough stickers. It was a mini kit, would not have worked out. So I was making up for that by using tons of foil overlays. I think they do look really good. I really like the claw machine with all the little aliens. I love that overlay, because if you put it in front of the characters, it looks like they're looking in on the machine from the outside. So that's a cool kind of layering effect. So right now I'm putting down all of the little deco from the kit, and I'm also going to pull in some little munchkins from Once More With Love from her Toy Story and Toy Story 4 sheets. I'm going to put some of them in the little washi in the sidebar, which is kind of how I try to use that when there isn't a 9th full box, like I did with the actually I don't remember. I thought I did it with the Aladdin kit from a few weeks ago, but that was an extra full box that I did. But that's where I generally use up those stickers, and I put some in the bottom and the top as well. I really love that bottom washi overlay too. It really works well over the bottom washi. And I just went crazy with all the little foiled deco. As you can see, I used the photo corners, the border overlays, and the bow deco from Scroll Prints Co. that I just had lying around. And then I used so much of the little deco. I don't think you can see it here, how I used it. I think I may have cut off before doing that, but I just went crazy. So in the final image you will see about 1 million little stars and bows. I put bows on literally almost every single female character sticker that didn't already have a bow. Like literally every one. It is insane. So there's so much bow action. I love those. I want to do that for every spread, so I'm gonna have to get more of those. And then I used up all the stars too in the top section, some in the sidebar, and then a lot of them just throughout the spread wherever there was some blank space. It's really great for filling up that blank space. Like if you look at the film plan with me section on Thursday, that looks so pretty with all of the extra stars in there. So I just basically used up all the stars and all the bows from that little deco sheet in this spread. So I obviously need to stock up more on that because it just looks so good. And I'm so pleased with that. So I think that is going to bring us to the end of this plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao.